Tuesday, April
Tuesday.
23rd. Advanced classes, we get into some gospel. I went through, so the gospel quiz has been uploaded to Skyward, except for the kid who has not gotten it done yet. All of these 75 items are also uploaded also, which we will also get to here in a moment, along with your responses, which we'll get a chance to get to. I know that's why he's there. He keeps burning through those points until he tries to hit 0. We all have goals.
He keeps on
I know.
I didn't even touch that.
You guys are far away from each
Guys,
other.
I mean to crash out. Do you want to crash out?
I've had kids asking if they can still order Camp T stuff, shirts and hoodies, and they are doing a second run this week. So if you would like a Camp T shirt or a hoodie, you can. You just have to get it turned in by this Friday. I sent out order forms to parents, and they're also posted to Canvas if you are interested. If you don't want one, problem solved also. Schedule I sent out this morning on Remind, so it's the same one that was before Camp Tecumseh when we did the practice ones. So again, you'll go from here to 5th to 6th to 7th with the 25-minute class periods. Tomorrow, our iLearn, from what I understand, is the English essay. You still have the 2-hour block. If you did not finish iLearn, I think they called you out earlier, and if you still are not done, they'll have you finish it tomorrow. But tomorrow, I think, is just the typing of your essay, and you'll probably have a lot of time after it, because I don't think you're going to use the whole 2 hours for the essay. Don't know. But the only other thing you can do is read your book, so you're welcome to read book. What's up?
Did the conflicts count as literary terms?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. Gracias.
De nada. Then again, book. Just to remind you, every day you don't have book and borrow one from me, I do charge you 3 points. Then if I have your book because you just left it in my room, I just charge you the 1 point because I was trying to help you guys keep track of things. So, quiz. Let's see. Kid taking quiz. Kid took quiz. Joyo.
I put like a hyphen, like a dash, because they could also have one word answer.
That means it's wrong.
That means it'd be the wrong answer.
So a hyphen.
Sure.
That quiz was kind of hard. Can you help?
As far as quiz went, from there it says, what literary term that we learned during short stories would describe how Beta Gold wants Larry to reveal his true identity? This is the one that, one of our lowest ones that people had, and I think people just don't remember the terms we had. But it's the opposite of what we expect, because she's saying you need to reveal because being a secret is bad, and yet she's also a secret. And I had kids think the word was hypocrite.
I put climax.
Which would work.
My first try I put climax. But
Yeah, that wouldn't work. The
yeah,
correct
I
answer
got it right the second time.
yeah, so I was just looking for ironic or irony.
Wait, should we
on
do
that.
it when he's in here
He
too?
can't get higher than 70. That's why we're already going over it. So he's already maxed out. So
Wait,
that's why I'm going over it right now.
What if he gets less than 70?
Then he gets less than 70. That's how math works. Then the other one was, who is the intended subject of Sermon 113, which was on page 54, about the phony people and surrounding yourself by awful humans?
Beth.
And again, yeah, I was just looking for Beth, or you could have put girlfriend, but that was our other full lowest one. Technically, she's not girlfriend, but I had kids put that a couple years ago, so I just added it on there. Most people put Beth, or gave me a weird squinty face. But I was just trying to help you out from that one. Other than that, you guys did fairly well, even on the grammar parts from there. So as far as the 75 item list went, I went through and graded all of those. It is 2 grades. 1 grade for your 75 item list, and then 1 grade for your responsiveness, where you had to respond to 3 people. So if you go on to Skyward and see the fact that you have a 0, it's because you didn't do the responding to people.
Wait, you said 2 people. You said 2 people.
You said 2.
Yeah, you said 2 people.
I watched it last night and I saw it said 2 people.
You said 2 people.
2 responses.
In the directions I had 3. In my old directions I had 2, so I was seeing which way we went.
I watched it yesterday last night because you told me to.
So, alright. As long as you have the 2 responses, then you should be good on that one.
Hey guys, I clutched up. Just say thank you for the big.
But yeah, in the directions I posted on the announcements, it was at 3, but last year when I had created it, I did 2. And so I was just sort of seeing how things went from there. But anyway, as long as you have your responses, if you're missing the responses, then that's where it would cost you points from that one. Again, that does require you to go through and do the replies. 1 second, I'm helping a kid get closer to 0, because we all have life goals. Yeah, everybody turn around.
Mr. Brovicast, can I do the replies right now?
Sure. Sure, if you want to stand, that's fine with me. That's why those other kids are
Will you
standing.
cost me a B point?
No, just, I mean, it already cost you the 3 B points. Because it was like late grade.
Wait, so you need 3 or 2?
2, according to what you guys told me.
Yeah, according to what you did yesterday on the video that I watched
And you also said 2.
while eating my dinner last night
How very nice of you to watch a video.
with
I
AirPods
do
in.
So apparently it is 2 and not 3. And so that's why I was seeing which kids pay attention, because apparently most often you guys don't. But if you do pay attention, I will respect you paying attention. And I did have 2 in the original directions, and then I switched it to 3, but I'll go off of 2 from there. And again, as long as you have replies, you should be good. I'm not making you stand for those. It's just if you don't have them in, it stays as a 0 until you go fixie on there.
Can I just stay on my here? We can just standing up. So.
Well, yeah, we still have Aiden back there anyway. See, well, now he's standing up, so you're good to go.
So that means I can't too.
No, because you still have all those kids.
What if I scoot over like
Still no.
Alright. Can you,
75 item list from there. Did you guys have any questions as far as the 75 item thing you went?
not really.
I didn't
Are
think so
you turned
either.
around in your chair, Julian?
Every time he does, it costs him that point. We get closer. Alright. If you are wanting, I have already set up your next assignment. Officially, I'm not assigning it till Thursday, but it's due Monday. But if you are wanting to knock it out, you're more than welcome to. And this is where you get a chance to do your ranty sermon-y thing, where you get to find your thing that you want to go off about. It can be, I mean, pretty much anything. It can be teachers that make you turn around in your seat when you have no points. It could be when you take someone else's water bottle in class and then become a distraction and lose your points in your streak. It can be whatever it is that you feel like going off about. So, I have, if you go to where it says Gospel Sermon, it's going to pop up with the directions where it sort of walks you through. Same thing as before, it even says 2 replies up there. You're going to post your sermon and then have 2 replies. No, there is not a word limit on it. But if you post a bad one, I don't give you a very good grade. If you just put school bad, yo, that's your whole sermon, that's probably not going to get you a whole bunch of points. I'm looking for you to try and express some kind of thought. This is your chance to complain. For those of you who like to complain about things.
No, sweet!
Some of you.
Actually, we should like vote all around Nazi. Like,
I will do everyone's assignment.
like 10 paragraphs. Like 10
I will
paragraphs.
do everybody's.
Nazi, can you,
I promise
Nazi,
that.
do like 10 paragraphs, please.
There's a chance some of you have been practicing this for years, and finally you get a time to shine. Others of you who maybe don't have such a complaining bone inside of you, then you're just going to have to stretch to find something that you want to complain about. I've got a feeling there's a handful of kids in here you could talk to who have a lot of things to complain
If
about.
anyone needs ideas of what to complain about, I have
There
notes.
we go.
I have an Excel spreadsheet. I'll send it to whoever needs.
Hi, Cal.
I don't say that.
Daddy got us started.
Apparently giving kids the chance to complain really got us all worked up. What's up, dear?
Are we allowed to complain about multiple things at once?
No. What I want you to do is then just do a second one. If you have multiple things you want to complain about, that's absolutely fine. But as to go off of what the book, when Josh writes his, they're all focused on one thing. So if you're like, I hate, I don't know, tall people because they're always blocking my view of the movie theater.
That's you!
I also hate people who wear Crocs because they have weird toes. Those would be 2 separate complaints. So just make those 2 separate things, and that's fine.
I hate people. Why are you harassing me?
Math.
Does it have to be, is it like any topic or not?
There's directions up there, but for the most part, yes. And I can try to help you out on that one. So when you go to it, I've already posted mine. Much like Manasvi, there are things that I like to complain about that I go off on. So mine might have a little bit of length to it, but it's about people who choose to be lazy. That's my pet peeve that drives me insane. I also posted one from a past student, and theirs is a little bit shorter. It's about the idea of popular people and why can't we all just get along. And so I've tried to give you a couple different ideas. You can write about the same thing as someone else, and that's fine also. If someone writes about popular people and you're like, I also want to complain about, you can have more than one person complaining about the same thing. There's every chance more than one person doesn't like the same idea. Hi, Manasvi.
Hi. So can we get extra credit for if we post like extra
Quite possibly.
What does
They're well done.
Oh,
I'll take a look
this is about
What does
the
CI?
best assignment
What does
ever.
CLIQUE mean?
at it. Click. CLIQ.
It's like a social group.
It's a social group.
So I'm in the.
I don't know. I have to weigh my options.
You should do it.
I'm in the Pro Stars Click.
Like the greasers.
I'm asleep.
There you go.
No, that was yesterday's topic. Right after the new one. I don't know. I'm thinking like anyone who disrespects Percy, anyone who doesn't respect the ground.
I love Percy.
Wait, who's Percy?
People claim they're taller than me, but I've been like 5 inches shorter since the 5th grade. Bro,
I think he is taller.
Manas was so tall last year. Last year he was taller than all of them. Listen, okay? I was taller than all of them. I was taller than him.
You were not taller than Matthew.
You were not in my class. Yes, I was.
You were not taller than
all of them, okay?
Oh,
And then she freaking got an attitude and started growing. And now they're all taller than me.
I'm not sure those things are.
Yes, they are.
Wait,
Don't
argue
argue
about
my
me.
logic.
In Melling, instead of doing work because we couldn't get the video to work, yeah, we were measuring ourselves. We need to see how much
That's
taller
like your
I am.
classroom. Sit up. Sit up.
Yeah, she's
Or
like taller
sit
than
down,
me,
sit down. That was an entertaining.
I can tell.
Hi, Ramos.
Am I allowed to complain about something extremely controversial?
Sure.
Like what?
Now,
And I
given.
won't get in trouble.
Oh my toes.
Well, no, as
Oh my
long as
toes.
it's school. I mean, like, you shouldn't be like, kids should be allowed to drink rum in school. I want to see more alcohol. That might not go over well. But other than that, I mean, for the most part, can you what? Oh, that's fine. Now, you can. Don't just come out and say, like, Christians are stupid. That'd be wrong. But,
I'm arguing about religion in our
yeah,
lives.
that's fine. Again, and remember, people have to reply to it, so you're going to have people who will reply to you. So this is to get you guys reading each other
I bet
and,
everybody agreed with.
and discussions from there. Hi, Matthew.
So let's say if you agree that whatever they're arguing about is really confusing, we just put honest and not.
Yes, but I'm not going to count that as your response.
You should do.
If you want to do it as just a general response, yes.
I'm a really good one.
But no. A really good response or a really good rant?
A really good
And
rant.
how everyone should worship the
It's about my
ground.
sister. But it's not. It's directed toward her, but it's not like solely about her. It's about people who are naturally gifted, giving no effort.
If you fat shame Percy one more time, I'm gonna launch you across the table.
I never fat shamed him. I just said I was gonna hit
All
him.
of you have so much hate for him. All he does is live. That's literally threatening me.
Chill.
Hi.
Who's Percy?
Yeah, on page 171.
I love dogs.
And welcome back on that one. So, your next official read, because I will not be reading with you this week, because at this point, people are going to be, the book is short and fast enough that it's hard because people are going to be in a whole bunch of different spots. So most likely we're going to be doing more discussion-y things as we move forward this week. Your next big checkpoint is going to be Monday, and I will be having end of book finished by then. We're going to talk about end of book Friday, and then Monday you're going to have test over the entire book coming up. Now, again, tomorrow when you get done with iLearn, you're going to have about an hour that you're going to be sitting there, so you might as well read, and then you have, I mean, we've almost hit the halfway point of the book already, and then it should be going through pretty quickly. Or if you would like to explain why you're giving me a side eye, I can try to help.
I didn't do anything.
I wasn't talking about you.
Oh, sorry, Summer. I didn't mean to do a harass.
So that is our next checkpoint coming up. We're going to talk about end of book with things happening. If you've not gotten to end of book, it's fine. It just means that there's going to be some spoilers because we're going to talk about things that happen. And then Monday we'll take that final test, and then Tuesday of next week we start our final thing. Matthew.
That was a long rant.
The epilogue too.
Yeah, it's only a couple pages, and I mean you don't have to, but it's going to make a lot more sense because it explains what happens to him at the end.
Steal all of his collection dwarf toenails to make outfits.
Janina! He said he died. I don't want it to spoil the book.
I don't know.
Hi, Jojo.
In what world does it make sense that somebody would steal somebody else's toenails to make an outfit?
What world would it make sense when a kid's at 2 points and keeps losing more choices? These are all weird worlds that we live in. Nice. Then, to you guys, now that we've gotten past the whole Larry Fest, moving forward from there, is there a reason why you're giving me grump face?
Can I talk about anything else? 'Cause
Then-
I don't want to talk about the book.
Why
Are you
not?
gonna cry?
I don't bet. I want to talk about bet. Bet is so
Are you
bad.
about to cry, Summer?
No, I'm not. I'm about to cry.
Is it?
Oh my god.
Shut your face.
I mean, we're going to be talking about things connected to the book, not just straight up the book.
Because it was like using discussion, and I got excited.
Oh.
the book, and that's
So, as an example, one of connected discussions is this last part. So hang on, let me get to Ramos and I'll do my thing. Ramos.
Can we talk about something other than the book? Because in my opinion, the book is really, really boring.
No,
Isn't
look-
that what just
no,
what
it's
Summer
actually-
said?
It's actually
No,
really
it's
good.
not.
I'm pretty sure you both got it. Wait,
And it feels just exhausting to read. It's not actually fun. Like the
Yes, it
outside
is.
in
It's
my
actually
opinion. It just
a good
feels
book. I
exhausting.
don't want to talk
Hi,
about
Reed.
it.
I enjoy this book. I'm so thankful you took this out because actually it's actually a good book and I wanted to read it during Island. I could have taken a nap, you know. I was like kind of tired. Well, I read the book and I got 20 pages done. And it's like kind of quick too.
Have you gotten past the page 130 part?
Yeah, I'm on like 150.
So it's just sort of saying, because we're getting into the things that start happening. Once you get to the beta gold reveal, things start speeding up a little bit.
Oh,
We will talk about beta gold reveal probably Thursday to give you an idea. We'll talk about things moving forward from there. But with the anonymous part, here's my question to you, because with them talking about in the government sort of trying to get rid of TikTok and the idea of Josh sort of being this first big anonymous person that was on there, should we, as a society, take away being anonymous on the internet?
No.
Now, hang on.
Hell no.
Here's my thinking behind it.
Yo, I'm telling Miss Andrea.
Why do we have people being anonymous? What is the benefit of being anonymous?
They don't know who you are.
So hang on. Part of it is they don't know who you are, but the idea is if you can't hide behind being anonymous on the internet, wouldn't that take away people being hateful and angry if everything you post is directly connected back to you? And there is no you just hiding behind a screen name. Like everything you post online connects back to who you are. Would that not solve a lot of online issues?
It would.
actually make me
Hey,
worse.
can you go to like
I watched
the
this
Island
movie
schedule? Like what time is it class?
It would, but I feel like it also
Drew?
like.
I watch Instagram Reels and that's
Tomorrow we'll find out more.
I think we should get my points back because we didn't use the book.
The points were for using it. The points were being responsible. You were not responsible.